Hello, I'm Anthony, and this is Ask a Sysadmin Gamer Edition. And today I'm going to talk about two new games that are coming soon to your PC. The first one I'd like to talk about is Starcraft, Wings of Liberty. Currently it is in beta. The time frame for when it's supposed to be out is first to second quarter of this year, so hopefully by June. They're already into their 7th patch for the beta, so I would assume it's probably going to be at least another month or so before it's released. But I'm going to show you some of the features. If you are not familiar with the StarCraft franchise, it is a Blizzard entertainment game. They've also made Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Diablo, but the StarCraft franchise, it was made I'd say at least a good 8 years ago, when they first had the first StarCraft. It's really popular, used UDP for networking, playing multiplayer. It has come a long way since then. It was very cheesy graphics, but fun gameplay. It looked really two-dimensional. With the new engine that they're using, I'm not sure what it's called, but they use the same one that's in their their Warcraft engine, Warcraft 3. They really brought the graphics up, and the units and everything are pretty much about the same, except for a few additives that they put in. But yeah, I'm going to show you here. So you'll, for the beta, they have just the multiplayer section available. So you have to have a Battle.net account now. When you have a Battle.net account, it keeps track of all your product keys, and you can download the games over, so you don't have to have discs anymore. So you log into your Battle.net account, and the new interface looks like this. You have the single player, which should be available in the full game, and the multiplayer. Compared to the old game, the first one, it used to be just a list of games that you could possibly play in. It didn't have any kind of ranking system. It was just player versus player. Now they added this feature where there's quick matches, and you have placement matches to put you into a ladder standing. Apparently I'm 71st out of 100 so far, but I mean, I'm probably not going to make that list when the game comes out. Because right now I think the beta only has maybe about 5,000 to 10,000 people that are testing it. So, if I have some replays here, I can show you some of the games that I played. This is new to the game as well. Like, you can go back and see what games you've played. You can use them to strategize better, to figure out what you did wrong. But yeah, so we're going to load this. And what it should do is take me into the video of my gameplay here. Unless I did something wrong. But anyways, StarCraft 2, just as the first one, was very fast-paced. I can't stress that enough. The way they build, you send guys to get minerals, and you have to get gas, Vespin gas, and they made it so you can have very little resources to build a small army to go destroy the people, like your other teammates, in a matter of 1 to 2 minutes. So if you're not good with hotkeys, or all you're doing is clicking your guys slowly, you're most likely gonna die. I wouldn't suggest playing online I wouldn't suggest playing online first. I would go through the campaign, get a feel for the game, and then start working on strategies to make you better. But yeah, as you can see here, just in the replay, I can go about and see what all the other guys are doing. There's three main factions. You have the Zerg, which are like these creepy biological-looking things. You have the Protoss, which are more alien-like. They warp in ships. They use these like crystals to provide energy for them. And I don't have the third one on here, but there's another faction called the Terran. They're the humans. They're human. They're the fastest one to play with, I would think, is the Protoss. They're the most overpowered. They can take a beating pretty hard. The Zerg, you can build a lot of these guys fast and then send them to go, kill your other people. But the Zerg, they have larvae. You can build like 2 guys per larva. So, but yeah, this is pretty much the game. The graphics are very nice. I'm running an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 250. I bought it like, I think it was about 6 months ago, and it runs pretty well. The graphics settings, what do we got here? Yeah, you have your low, medium, high, and ultra. I usually run mine about medium high, and I get the best quality with no lag in the gameplay. So yeah, that's pretty much StarCraft. I would suggest buying it. Again, playing the single player first until you get the hang of the game, and then go out and start playing the multiplayer. So I'm going to exit out of this game. Pause. Leave game. We're going to leave StarCraft altogether. And the second game I'm going to show you is called R.U.S.E. It is also in beta. It is downloadable through Steam. If you know what Steam is, they deal with Half-Life and Counter-Strike. But you can buy all these games through their system as well. It's almost like Battle.net, where they keep all your CD keys for you and you just use a login to download and play. So R.U.S.E, if it works here. Okay. Puts it in window mode. Good. This is, again, another real-time strategy. It is more based on World War II era. A lot slower. You don't have to build guys so fast to go and take the enemy out, because it's going to be near impossible to do that in this game. But yeah, it's all based through Steam, so if you have friends online, you can shift tab, you can have your friends play with you. Very easy. I think it's a very easy interface. It's not as compact like the Starcraft one is. There's a lot more simplicity to this one. So I'm just going to do a simple battle here. You can change your maps, but for the beta they only have one available map. Your factions, you can change your nation to any of the major powers that played in World War II. You can change your era of what time frame. So I would assume certain units will be available at the higher ones than the lower ones. So, and you can set your time frame. The key to this game, it might not be exactly destroying the other base, but the more guys you kill and the importance of those guys, if they're a higher ranked unit, it provides you with points. The more points you have by the end of the time frame, once your time expires, you will win or the other team will win. So I'm going to load a quick game here and show you what this one's like. Sort of like StarCraft, very nice graphics. I'm not sure what engine they're using for this one either. Probably like an Unreal gaming engine. But you can zoom way in here and see the extreme detail they have. Like you can see all the trucks, all the barricades, walls. And when you go out into the cities, same thing. Cars. They put a lot of time into this game. So, with this, you will go and you'll build your supply depots and extra headquarters. And you can build units. Let's build an armor tank unit. And again, the whole point of this game is to, destroy or take over, conquer the other team. You gain money by having supply depots, and yeah, we'll build like 3 tanks here. We'll send them right up here. Again, very slow paced. You don't have to worry about the enemy as much in the first 10 minutes of the game. So it gives you time to build up your defenses and send them in. So here's my tanks. And yeah, you have them just sit. If you click on your tanks and go over to an enemy unit, it'll show like crosshairs that you want to attack this. You click it, and then it'll send in a red arrow to go attack it. So, pretty nice game. I can't wait. I would rather play this one actually more than Starcraft, even though Starcraft is more popular. But I prefer the historical accuracy games over fantasy sci-fi. So. That's the 2 games I have to show you. Right here. If you have any suggestions for other games that you'd like me to review for you, I might break off and do Ask a Gamer section instead of Ask a Sysadmin. We'll let Justin take care of the computer technical questions. But yeah, thank you for watching.